From around 700 AD onwards, a particular type of literary text called the Charitas, eulogies on the life of a particular political ruler, began to be composed. The tendency started with Harshacharita by Banabhatta, that speaks of the deeds of Harsha. We have indicated that it is not free from its limitation, and obviously having hyperbolic statements, it constantly has to be checked and verified with other contemporary sources. Similarly, Sandhyakara Nandi's Ramacharitam speaks of the gradual waning of the mighty Pala power, and in fact the last flicker of its existence during the time of Ramapala, who tried to recapture a lost territory, Varendri, present-day northern part of Bangladesh, which the Palas lost, and how he recovered forms the major description of the Ramacharitam. It revolves around the career of Ramapala and brings many interesting political aspects of the last phase of Pala rule in northern Bengal. Similarly, there is the Vikramanka Devacharita of Bildhana of the 11th century on the career and achievements of a powerful South Indian ruler, Vikramaditya VI. If we mean a fascinating textual account to speak of the politics in a particular region, then the text par excellence is Karlana's Rajatarangini, perhaps the really top-class historical chronicle written in ancient times. This text gives a connected account of the history of Kashmir from a very remote times, and Karlana before 7th century has to write on many hearsays, legends, tales. His account from 7th century AD onwards is quite solid, factual, and was based on evidence available to him. We have to keep in mind that Karlana belongs to 12th century, and he in fact says that he checked, read, studies earlier evidence in the form of coins, in the form of accounts, in the form of dynastic chronicles, and he approaches these sources himself, shows how he used earlier sources, and surprises us with remarkable balance and critical judgment. In fact, Ramila Thapar sees the culmination of the Itihasa Purana type of textual narrative in Karlana's Rajatarangini. We find that for the understanding of political history, inscriptions and coins are perhaps of the most useful value, but it has to be often checked and verified with other kinds of texts, sometimes Puranic accounts, sometimes other chronicles, and also texts like the Charitas highlighting the careers of important political personalities.